Hello, my name is Sophie and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to do a little chatty video about what is going on in my life. I know I I try to document everything in my weekly vlogs, but I wouldn't say I'm doing it too brilliantly right now. And in the past like 3 or 4 weeks, I've kind of packed up my entire life from living in Southampton for the best part of 3 years, and it's finished. So whilst I have documented it, I don't think I documented it very well, and I'm not sure how clearly what's actually going on is translated. Because I've finished uni and I have no plans to stay in Southampton, we let the house contract kind of run out, and then we put some of our stuff, we being me and my boyfriend, so we put the stuff that we wouldn't need immediately in storage. In terms of jobs, Lucas, who is upstairs, hence why I'm pointing up there, has actually got a job now. He's done really well. He was actually offered 3 jobs, but he's turned 2 of them down and accepted a job, but he has to learn to drive before he can start doing the job. So he's doing some freelance work over the summer, saving, and then going to start the job mid to late September, I think, after doing an intensive driving course in September. That's kind of where our plan has started to concrete itself. So we know that he's going to start work at the end of September. Oh no, wait, I'm skipping ahead of myself. We left Southampton, we had a storage unit, and we've both moved in with my mum, who lives in South Lincolnshire. So it's about 170 miles away from Southampton. So it was a long old journey, but for the first time in 3 years, I live with my mum again. And that's kind of been interesting to come to terms with, because I never came home in the summers between uni. I either had contracts that lasted over the summer, or I found accommodation for summer living so that I could stay in Southampton. I had jobs, I had all my friends, not family, all my friends were down there. I didn't have, other than my family, I didn't have much to come back to here, because I'm not friends with the people I was friends with in school anymore. I've got a few friends up here, but I didn't feel like I had a huge reason to come back, and I had more of a reason to stay in Southampton, so I did. So it was a bit weird to kind of have been a completely independent person for the best part of 3 years, having managed my own finances, done my own laundry, cooked my own dinners, stuff like that, to coming back home where all of that's kind of compromised. It's just strange. It's a weird dynamic to have to get used to again, when I didn't think I would have to. So the plan going into the future, as I kind of mentioned, is Lucas now has a job, but he has to save to learn to drive, but he doesn't have to live close to the head offices to work. So a lot of the work he does is in outside broadcast, so they go all over the country to work these events, so it's just being able to get himself there. Well, that's his plan, but what's my plan? I've not been as fortunate in being able to find a job. I've applied for about 5 times as many jobs as he has, but he's in a very niche industry and he's very, very good at what he does, so obviously he's very employable, whereas I like to think, or I hope that I'm good at what I do, but I'm in a much more saturated industry, and there's a lot more people who've done more specific courses or have more experience than me, and I'm finding it very challenging to find a job. However, I'm trying to keep myself busy. I'm trying to continue making videos and writing blog posts and maintaining all my social media and building on my own portfolio off my own back, as well as taking on some freelance work. So I've got a couple of contacts in my hometown. I'm doing some freelance work for a few people, working on my portfolio. If the freelance work pays, that's great, but long term looking for something more solid that has growth and I can learn and make contacts. I think that's about it regarding like uni, jobs, and where I'm living. I graduated. That happened. Yeah, if you've got any questions about finishing uni or moving home or not being able to find a job and like trying not to lose motivation, I don't know, if you've got any questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you've got any advice, that would be incredible. I don't know if I mentioned it. The kind of jobs I'm looking for are kind of based in social media and short form video. I love making videos, hence why I've been doing YouTube for, I think in December it will be 5 years, which is a bit mental. But I love making videos. I love finding the most creative way to do things. Cool, so if anyone knows anyone in that kind of field, that'd be great. I just want to make things. My dream job is actually being like a personal vlogger, which I made a video about like 4 years ago. I can't remember exactly when. I'll put a link in the description, because essentially that's my dream job and that's not changed. If you don't say it, you don't get it, do you? Who knows, someone who watches this video might be like, I need someone like that. And I could be like, hello, I would like that job, please. So yeah, I just thought I'd make this little video to kind of make sure I'd said all the things that were going on, because I don't think my weekly vlogs have portrayed it very well. So yeah, thank you for watching. Give it a like if you liked it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe because I'd love to have you. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!